that's one thing about our president. He flip-flops so many times that you don't know what is a lie and what is truth. And the bad part about it is he believes everything he says.
See, the thing that gets me is that the president goes on camera and publicly lies constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So they get his attorney in there, and they attack
him lying.
His credibility.
Right.
Not Trump's credibility,
right.
but his credibility.
Right.
Well, his attorney doesn't have any credibility, though.
No.
Well, actually, he does. He lied, but he's not a liar.
Becky.
But what I'm saying is, you have this person that is constantly lying and has it. We have it on tape. We have years of evidence.
Right.
Against
then he says,
man.
"I never said that." But then you roll the tape back,
and you see it. So I don't understand how this committee can be so
Republican members of the committee.
Right.
Right.
Well, speaking of the committee, man, my girl, she jumped out there. She
AOC,
was like,
AOC.
And it's funny because nobody. All right, so you got 5 minutes, right? In this hearing.
Committee.
Yeah, you got 5 minutes to basically cross-examine Cohen.
But most people, they wanted to pontificate.
I got my black woman back here that worked for Trump. This is my nigger, and she works for him.
Right. Everybody,
get the fuck out of here.
It was the craziest thing to me. Most of the Republicans, instead of, and a good majority of the Democrats, instead of asking questions, they had a speech. You know, it was like, I spent 4.5 minutes just soliloquizing.
Yeah, this is basically how it went. So, the American people deserve to know what it is that our president has been doing. And you look up 4 minutes gone by like, so I'd like to ask you, sir, what is your name?
Right. It was the craziest thing. And the whole time I'm like, oh my God, y'all are wasting so much time. Y'all could have been doing something, but then
here she comes. She came out the gate like this. She was like, hey, let me ask you something, bruh. Say, bruh.
Yeah.
Did the president ever provide inflated assets to an insurance company?
Yes.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Right. It was out the blue.
Where'd that come from?
Right. Because everybody else was like, okay, the Moscow meeting and then this and that. And I'm like.
Even Michael Cohen was like, look, he did one of these.
Like.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, he did.
And
so
wait, but after I heard her say that, I was like, man, who hipped you to the game? Like, who the hell did you get? Who dropped a bug in your ear and said, these are the questions you need to ask?
It don't even matter because they did that shit. So then she followed up, was like, I bet. So you saying yeah, right? You saying yeah? He was like, yes. Who else know about this then?
And then he started dropping every name.
That dude said Alan Weiselberger, Ron Lieberman, and Michael Calamari.
Yeah, he was like everybody from the CFO to the COO, and I don't know who the other dude was.
Michael Calamari?
No, Michael Calamari is a COO. That's like his he started out as Trump's like little security person, right?
He looked like he was in the mafia too.
He started out as his security, and he actually ran security while Trump was on the campaign trail until like Secret Service took over. But he was one of the ones that was like roughing up all the hecklers and everybody else. But he went from like a dime store security guard to the COO.
That's right, because I bet you he knows where the bodies are buried because he put them there.
Yes.
Straight up.
But when you started reading off them names, I thought you were making them up.
No,
man, that's what your boy said.
No, Michael Cohen, he ratted out everybody. Michael Cohen was like, this one, and then he like consulted some stuff, and then he's like, and then
man, that dude, which of your boys, Deezus and Merrill, right? Shout to them dudes, man. Their show on Showtime, right? their first episode, they played that clip of him going off on the names. It's like, Michael Calamari. Man, that sounds like a damn alias. That's some shit that if you tell the police your name is Michael Calamari, they're going to tighten the cuffs on your ass. I was dead, man. So, what that does, at least in my opinion, is it helps the investigation because now we can subpoena these people now, right?
They actually, from what I understand, they are in the process of getting these people before the committee.
Straight up.